In this segment, we are going to be working on the frontal plane of motion. You will need a physio ball and a TRex and dumbbells. All right, the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to start with a single side leg lift. Stand up as tall as possible. Make sure that your knees are in the locked position. You're in the duck butt. We're going to lift the left leg first, so the left foot is pointed. We are having monkey toe of the right foot. Our chest is up, chin is up, our arms are locked, and our palms are facing towards me. Here we go. Just a little bit of a lift. If you are pitching over to the right-hand side, you're lifting your leg up way too high. You will be feeling the bottom of your feet, your ankles, and possibly your shins. That's okay. If your feet start to feel tight, don't worry. You do not have plantar fasciitis. Your feet are encapsulated in tons of muscles, and you're using them as we speak. Each movement today is going to be 1 minute long, total of 5 minutes per segment. And let's change legs. The same setup as we did before. Remember, if you're lifting that right leg up too high, you're going to fall over to the left. It's okay if one side is stronger than the other. That's totally normal. Make sure that if you're having a problem with your balance, just rotate your palms towards me, and that should set you up straight. It's a nifty little trick. We have 10 seconds on the clock, and then we're going to grab our dumbbells and go into a shoulder press. Fantastic. Grab your dumbbells. We want to make sure that we have our feet hip width apart. Our knees are straight, legs are locked. We're going to be holding our palms facing me in a duck butt position, even pressure on both heels, and we're going to press straight up. Make sure that you're pressing straight up to the ceiling, not coming in above your head. We do not want to pause at the top, and we do not want to pause at the bottom. When you're reaching up to the ceiling, make sure you're having a little bit of a lock through, but don't pop it hard because it'll hurt your elbows. Sit back on your heels. Make sure that you're not leaning. We have even pressure point on both heels. Press up, press up, press up. Check your posture. Make sure you're in the duck butt position. You are not leaning. You have even pressure on both heels. We're going to go 5 more seconds, and we're going to jump to our TRX. Set your weights down. Grab your TRX. We're going to get into the plank position. Remember the first rule of TRX, do not let go. You're going to get your elbows locked, and we're going to come up to the Y position and gently lower yourself back down. When you're lifting yourself up, make sure that you're not coming up to a completely standing position. You want to be at a slight angle. If you need more tension, step closer to your wall. Just make sure that you're able to control yourself coming and going. We don't want to have you fall. As you're lowering yourself to the floor, make sure that your butt is not dropping down. You want to stay in a plank position the whole time, making sure that your knees are locked. There should be no slack in your TRX at any time. Keep your duck butt position. Make sure you're checking the pressure points on your heels the whole time. You should not be leaning. There should be even pressure on both heels. Nice and control. Make sure you're keeping your plank the whole time. Set your TRX down. We're going to grab our physio balls now. We're going to get into a wide stance. Hold the ball above your head. Lock your elbows and your knees. And we're going to go side to side. Only come to the side as far as you can, that you can maintain your duck butt position. Our hips should not be pushing forward. Should not. And we want to keep our elbows in a locked position the entire time. So if you're coming over to the right or the left and your elbows are bending, you're coming over too far. Make sure your knees are locked and you're not pitching over to your toes. You want to be back on your heels the whole time. Make sure your chest is up. Elbows are locked, knees are locked. Monkey toe, make sure your chest is up. You want to keep that duck butt position. We're going to go 10 more seconds and then we're going to grab our dumbbells. Get your chest up. Very good. And let's grab our dumbbells. Last movement in this segment. We're going to do an alternate arm side lift. We want to make sure that we have a wide stance. Our knees are locked. We're in duck butt, back on our heels, and elbows locked. We're going to lift up. Now, do not lift the alternate arm until the arm that was just moving comes all the way down to resting position. If you're hearing any clicking or if it feels like your range of motion is inhibited, bring your arms forward and make sure your shoulders are down. If you're still having a problem with that, rotate your palms towards me. And that should fix it right away. Check your posture. Make sure your hips are not coming forward. We're not pitching up to our toes. Chest is up. Let's go 10 more seconds on the clock. Five more. You got this. And you did it. That is round 1 of our first segment. See you soon.